All right, you guys. All right, now it connected. Okay, we're good to go. Great. Well, welcome to class, everyone. It's great to have you here. This hour, we're going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a handful of short stories. The first short story we're going to take a look at. Let's see here. Is this guy right here? Okay, it's in the chat box as well as Google chat box, as well as the the Verbling chat box, as well as the Google chat box. Okay, and let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Doing well, thank you.
Good.
How
Good
are
to see
you?
you. I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, Antonio, how are you?
Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone. I'm fine, thank you. I was a bit upset because I don't know why I can't come into the class. I didn't see the web page. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was. I was trying to get it connecting. Every once in a while, it doesn't connect with the class, and I try a few times, and then I keep trying until it does. So that's why. So no need to get upset. Elle, hi Elle, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Good. I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Hi Hogan, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
How about let's see here, Ksenia. Hi Ksenia, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Very nice. Nice to have you here.
Okay.
All right, Mark, how are you?
Hello, Chad. Just fine. You?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Cool.
Let's see, Vincenzo, how are you? Vincenzo. All right, and how about last person? I cannot read Russian or Ukrainian. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Andrew.
What's that?
My name is Andrei.
Okay. See if you can grab another microphone. It's a little blurry, or it's choppy when you're speaking. I think you said Andre. Is that right?
Yes, I'm Andrei.
Okay. All right. Well, good to have you here, Andre. Okay. And let's see, Anna, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And you?
Good. I'm doing great. What's that?
Okay. What have you been up to?
Not much. Just working. Same old thing. Same old thing. All right, you guys. The first story is in the chat box. Let's go ahead and get rolling. Okay, and we're going to start off on the left side this hour. So, Amparo, you are up first. Okay. All right, so field trip. Okay, so Amparo, let's have you read from Jeremy. Jeremy down to refusal, please.
Jeremy couldn't believe his luck. The morning of his sixth grade field trip to the Rose Center for Earth and Space at the Museum of Natural History, he fell ill. This can't be, he thought. Science is my favorite subject, and I am not going to be able to go to the museum with Mr. Connolly and my friends. He pleaded with his parents to let him go to school anyway, but they were firm in their refusal.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look here. This is going to be firm instead of firm. Firm.
Firm.
Okay, so they were firm in their refusal.
But they were firm in their refusal.
Okay, one more time. But they were firm in their refusal.
But they were firm in their refusal.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's go to parents. Give me a good P sound here at the beginning. Parents.
His parents.
Good. All right. Now let's take this and we're going to connect this. Okay. So pleaded with, pleaded with.
Pleaded with.
Pleaded with.
Pleaded with.
Okay. So this is he pleaded with his parents.
He pleaded with his parents.
Okay. Very good. Very good. And the last one here. Let's get this M to jump out here. So instead of museum, the Museum of Natural History.
The Museum of Natural History.
Okay, get that H right there. Instead of Eastery, history.
Yeah.
There we go. The Museum of Natural History.
The Museum of Natural History.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Next up is Anna. Okay, Anna, let's have you continue from the sooner and read down to here where it says reason with him, please.
Okay. The sooner you rest at home, the sooner you will get better, his mother said. Don't be so hard on yourself, Chimp, his father said. We can always go another time. I won't be with Mr. Connolly and my science class if I go another time, Jeremy protested. It won't be the same. I won't be the same if you're feeling ill at the museum either, his mother said, trying to reason with him.
Okay, very good. Let's start off with the word same. So here you're saying same. Okay, stop on the M sound. The E is silent. Same.
Okay, same.
Good. It won't be the same if you're feeling ill.
It won't be the same if you're feeling ill.
Okay, very good. Let's go to another time. So here, give me a good R instead of saying another time. Another time.
Another time.
Okay, good. So if I go another time.
If I go another time.
Okay, very nice. Next one here is, I believe it's, okay, so always. Okay, right here. Always. Give me an L sound here instead of saying always. Always.
Always. Always.
Yeah, so move the L into an oo sound. Always.
Always.
Good, there we go. So, we can always go another time.
We can always go another time.
Okay, good. And your last word is the word champ. Instead of chimp, it's an ah sound. Champ.
Champ.
Good, one more time. Champ.
Champ.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Good, let's go to Antonio, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. Antonio, please continue from now take this medicine. And let's see. Let's have you read down to here, this comma where it says over his head, please.
Okay. Now take this medicine and go lie back down. Jeremy closed his eyes and he swallowed the white tablet with a gulp of water. What if I feel better before the field trip begins? We'll decide then, his mother said while his father nodded. Jeremy returned to his bed, fuming. Even though it was sunny outside, he felt a black cloud hovering over his head.
Okay, very good. Let's go to this word here. This O is an sound, so it's hovering instead of hovering. Hovering. Okay. And this word here, instead of cloud, the word is cloud.
Cloud.
Good. He felt a black cloud hovering over his head.
He felt the black cloud hovering over his head.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word fuming. Instead of fuming, it's fuming.
Fuming.
Okay, so Jeremy returned to his bed, fuming.
Jeremy returned to his bed, fuming.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to field trip. Okay, so now, yes, we have the long E here, field. That was good, but you need to switch back to a short I in the next word. So instead of saying field trip, it's field trip. Field trip.
Field trip. Field trip.
Good. So before the field trip begins.
Before the field trip begins.
Okay. All right. Very good. And let's go to the word tablet. This word here is tablet.
Tablet.
Okay.
Tablet.
Very good. Good. So he swallowed the white tablet with a gulp of water.
He swallowed the white tablet with the gulp of water.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Okay. Good. So overhead. Very nice. Let's go to L.
Okay.
Okay, L, please read from threatening stormy weather.
Okay.
Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to, actually go ahead and finish this page. That'll be fine. Down to he called out, please.
Okay. Threatening stormy weather inside his brains and making him angry. But soon after he lay in bed, the medicines his mother had given him began working, and he felt asleep almost right away. When Jeremy awoke, his room was bathed in darkness. Outside his window it was dark too. What time was it? Had he slept through the day? Was it the next day? Was it the middle of the night? Jeremy was completely confused. "Mom," he called out.
Okay, very good. Let's go to this word here. Instead of confused, the word is confused.
Confused.
Good. So Jeremy was completely confused.
Jeremy was completely confused.
All right, very nice. Next up is the day. Instead of the day, it's the day.
The day.
Good. Had he slept through the day?
Had he slept through the day?
One more time. Had he slept through the day?
Had he slept through the day?
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, just remember, get your tongue out there for that TH. Okay. Okay, let's go to the T sound here. Instead of outside, it's outside.
Outside.
Good. Now combine it here. So instead of outside, combine it. Outside.
Outside.
There you go. One more time. Outside.
Outside.
Okay. So outside his window, it was dark too.
Outside his windows it was dark too.
Okay. So on window, you added an S saying windows it. Okay. So let's try it again. So outside his window, it was dark too.
Outside his window, it was dark too.
Okay, good. Next up is the word asleep. Right here is a long E sound instead of asleep. Asleep.
Asleep.
Good. Good. He fell asleep almost right away.
He fell asleep almost right away.
Okay, now there's no need to elongate it, so it's asleep. Okay, so nice and quick. Okay, but yes, it is an E sound. He fell asleep almost right away.
He fell asleep almost right away.
Okay, very good. Next up, here instead of medicine, the word is medicine.
Medicine.
Medicine. One more time.
Medicine.
Good. The medicine his mother had given him.
The medicine his mother have given him.
Okay, so this is going to be mother, not mothers, and this is had instead of have with a D. Okay, so the medicine his mother had given him.
The medicine his mother had given him.
Okay, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's go to our next reader. This is Hogan.
Okay.
All right, Hogan, let's have you read from Jeremy's dad. Okay, finish here. Here, and all right, let's have you read down to and did a little dance, please.
Jeremy's dad walked into his room with a smile on his face and wearing his high king's shoes. Champ, you're awake, he said. What time is it? Did I miss everything? Jeremy's dad put a hand on his forehead and checked for the temperature. Nothing, not at all. In fact, you are just in time for your field trip. If you are feeling better, that is. Jeremy jumped out of bed, stretched, and did a little dance.
Okay, very good. Let's go to jumped out of bed. Okay, so Jeremy jumped out of bed.
Jeremy jumped out of bed.
Okay, good. Now, so the other day we worked on of. Okay, but when it's when the next word starts with a vowel. Here, the next word starts with a consonant. So we can change the word of to So we do not need to pronounce that V before the B. Okay, so it's out of bed. Jeremy jumped out of bed.
Jeremy jumped out of bed.
There you go. Good, good. Okay, next one here is not at all, in fact. Okay, so flap T is not at all, in fact.
Not at all, in fact.
Okay, very good. Next one here is put a hand. So this sound here, instead of puda, it's puda, put a hand.
Put a hand.
Good, one more time. Put a hand.
Put a hand.
Put a hand on his forehead.
Put a hand on his forehead.
Very good. And last one here is the word dad. Instead of dead, okay, it's Widen your mouth a little bit. Dad.
Dad.
Good. Jeremy's dad walked into his room.
Jeremy's dad walked into his room.
Walked instead of walked. Wah. Open your mouth. Walked. Jeremy's dad walked into his room.
Jeremy's dad walked into his room.
Okay. All right. Very nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, did a little dance. And our next one here is Ksenia.
Yes.
Okay, Ksenia, let's have you read from his energy. Okay, finish here. And let me have you read down to didn't slow down, please.
Okay. His energy was back. I'm feeling fine, he said. Great. Now put on a sweater and lace up your shoes and follow me. Jeremy takes the time that he has getting dressed. 8:05 p.m. It didn't make any sense. Where could he possibly be going with his father so late in the day? Surely the museum was closed and Mr. Connolly had gone home. But Jeremy didn't slow down.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word home. Okay, so here instead of saying home, okay,
Home.
this is an O-wu sound. O-wu, so it's two sounds. Home.
Home.
So Mr. Conley had gone home.
Mr. Connolly had gone home.
Okay, very good. Next up, we have the word father. Okay, give me a TH here instead of father. Father.
Father.
There you go. His going with his father so late. Try that.
Going with his father so late.
There you go. Much better with the TH. Good. Next is checked. So this is a short E sound. Checked.
Checked.
Good. Jeremy checked the time.
Jeremy checked the time.
Try Jeremy one more time instead of Jeremy. Jeremy. Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jeremy checked the time.
Jeremy checked the time.
Excellent. Excellent. Next one here is sweater. Okay, give me an ER sound here at the end instead of sweater. Sweater.
Sweater.
Good. So now put on a sweater.
Now put on a sweater. Sweater.
Okay, good. And your last word is the word back. Instead of beck, it's an sound. So back. His energy was back.
Back. His energy was back.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Mark.
Okay.
Okay, Mark, please read from he dressed. Okay, let's see here. Finish. Here, let me have you read down to here where it says Jeremy nodded, please.
Okay. He dressed and met his father in the living room, where he was sitting with a man he'd never met before, and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, his favorite. "I have a surprise for you," his father said. "Jeremy, meet Professor Helfland. He's a professor of astronomy at Columbia University, where they have an observatory. Do you know what an observatory is?" Jeremy nodded.
Okay, nice job. Very good job. The only thing here is the word father. Okay, father. So here, both time you said father here and father here. You said fodder, and you're pronouncing a D, saying fodder. It's father. His father said. Try that.
His father said.
Good. So he dressed and met his father in the living room.
He dressed and met his father in the living room.
Good. Yeah, everything else was really good. Your flap T's and stop T's that you were using. Yeah, everything was nice. Really good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's go to Vincenzo. Is your microphone working?
Yes.
There
You
we
hear
go.
me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Good.
Okay, thanks.
Vincenzo, please read from Mr. Conley. Finish his paragraph. And let's have you read down to here where it says field trip this morning, please.
Mr. Connolly described them to us in class when we began the chapter on planetary science. It's a viewing tower from where you can observe the planets and galaxies through high-powered telescopes, track their movements, and study their behavior. Jeremy was talking so fast he could barely chew on his sandwich. "That's absolutely right," Professor Elfan said, impressed. "And because you missed your field trip this morning."
Okay. All right, let's go to the word could right here instead of could. Okay, give me an sound here. Could.
Could.
Good. He could barely chew on his sandwich.
He could barely chew on his sandwich.
One more time. He could barely chew on his sandwich.
He could barely chew on his sandwich.
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word there. Let's see here. And study there. And study their behavior. Give me a good TH, please.
And study their behavior.
Give me an R at the end instead of there. And study their behavior.
And study their behavior.
Very good. Okay, next up is the word movements. Right here. Instead of saying movements, so we're going to take out that E. Okay? So it's movements. Track their movements.
Track their movements.
One more time. Give me a good there instead of there. Track their movements.
Track their movements.
There you go. Good. Yeah. Don't forget to add that ER sound when you're reading it.
Yes, that's difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Good. Good. All right. Good. Okay. Nice job, Vincenzo. Thank you.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay. Let's go to Andre.
Okay.
Okay, Andre. Let's have you read from "We're Going to Pay." Okay. Come down here. Let's have you finish up this page. So reading down to Jeremy said with a laugh, please.
We are going to pay a little visit to the observatory tonight so that you can have a field trip of your own. Jeremy couldn't believe his ears. I'm ready, he shouted at his dad. Not so fast, champ. Finish your sandwich and then we'll go. You haven't eaten anything all day, remember? I can't believe I slept all day, but this is the best night of my life, Jeremy said with a laugh.
Okay, nice job. Let's go to the word shouted. Instead of shooted, ow, shouted.
Shouted.
Good. He shouted at his dad.
He shouted at his dad.
One more time. He shouted at his dad.
He shouted at his dad.
Good. Right here. Instead of couldn't, okay, open your mouth up, pronounce an couldn't. Jeremy couldn't believe his ears.
Jeremy couldn't believe his ears.
Good. One more time. Jeremy couldn't believe his ears.
Jeremy couldn't believe his ears.
Okay, very nice. And your last one is the V sound on visit. Okay, so top teeth on your bottom lip. Visit.
Visit.
Good. One more time. Visit.
Visit.
Good. Pay a little visit to the observatory tonight.
To pay a little visit to the observatory tonight.
Good. One more time. To pay a little visit to the observatory tonight.
To pay a little visit to the observatory tonight.
Awesome. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Let's continue. Okay, with Amparo.
Yep.
All right, Amparo, please read from Jeremy, his dad. Okay, down to filled with charts, please.
Jeremy, his dad, and Professor Helfand took the subway to Columbia University, where they walked to the physics building and took the elevator to the top floor. There were many rooms with all kinds of computers, some big and others small. Some that looked like really old machines and others that looked brand new. Most had notebooks next to them, which were filled with charts.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word notebooks. Okay, so here we need to fake that T. It's going to be a stop T, but what we can't say is no books. Okay, because that means there weren't any books. So when we say it, it's notebooks.
Notebooks.
Pitch your tone just a little bit more. Note.
Note.
Yeah, there you go. Notebooks.
Notebooks.
Good. All right. Okay. Now focus on the books as well. Instead of saying books, books. No, notebooks.
Notebooks.
Good. Good. All right. I like that. So let's try this. Most had notebooks next to them.
Most had notebooks next to them.
Good. Good. Okay. So some of you guys might not be hearing the difference. You might be going, well, Teacher Chad, you're crazy. Okay. There is a difference. Okay. So what she's working on there is pronouncing what's called a stop T. A stop T right before a consonant in a word. Okay. That's why it sounds like we don't pronounce our T's sometimes. They are there. Okay. And there is a difference. So we pronounce half of the T sound. If you don't pronounce half of the T, it sounds like you're saying no books. And we can't say that. It's not no books, it's notebooks. And when I say note, my tongue goes to the top of my mouth and stops. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay. Okay, Amparo, let's go to others right here. So instead of so it was right here. This others was good. This one was a little off. So some big and others small.
Some big and others small.
Good. One more time. Some big and others small.
Some big and others small.
Okay. Small.
Small, yeah.
There we go. Okay. This word here, instead of computers, okay, give me a good D sound. Computers.
Computers.
There you go. That's the sound. Okay. With all kinds of computers.
With all kinds of computers.
Not computers. Ders. Okay. With all kinds of computers.
With all kinds of computers.
Okay, that's better. Good. Let's go to last one here. Subway. Okay, give me a B sound instead of subway. Subway.
Subway.
Subway. Boo. Go to that boo sound. Subway.
Subway.
Good. One more time. Subway.
Subway.
Okay, good. So, took the subway to Columbia University.
Took the subway to Columbia University.
One more time. Took the subway to Columbia University.
Took the subway to Columbia University.
Yeah, this would be a good one for you to practice to work on the fluidity of moving through that word instead of saying subway, but subwoo. Go into a boo sound. Okay.
Subway.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you. Okay. Very nice. Let's go to Anna. All right, Anna, please read from Numbers. Finish this paragraph, and go ahead and read down to here where it says distance between planets, please.
Okay. And numbers, even little drawings of orbits. Professor Helfen explained that each computer was connected to a specific telescope, and that there was one person in charge of each telescope and observing the movement of one planet or star. Jeremy notes that some of the charts showed patterns, numbers that repeated, timing separated by exactly 1 hour. The professor showed him that the repeating numbers were distances between planets.
Okay, very good. Let's go to this word here. Instead of distances, the word is distances.
Distances.
Okay, good. So the repeating numbers were distances between planets.
The repeating numbers were distances between planets.
Okay, good. Next up is the word noticed. Right here. Noticed.
Noticed.
Okay, so Jeremy noticed that some of the charts.
Jeremy noticed that some of the charts.
Okay, very good. Next one here is the word star. Okay, here you said star. So let's take off the sound. The word is star.
Star.
Okay, very nice. So, observing the movement of one planet or star.
Observing the movement of one planet or star.
Okay, all right, very nice. Let's go to the word specific. Right here, instead of specifique, it's specific. End on that k sound.
Okay. Specific.
One more time, specific.
Specific.
Okay, so a specific telescope.
A specific telescope.
Okay, all right, that's better. This word here, instead of connected, the word is connected.
Connected.
Okay, very nice, very nice. And your last word is the word drawings. Okay, so here instead of saying drawings, the W is not going to pronounce an oo sound in the middle here. It's only an ah. So this is drawings, drawings.
Drawings.
Good. So even little drawings of orbits.
Even little drawings of orbits.
Okay. All right. Very nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Antonio.
Okay.
Please read from Or Between Planets. And let's have you read down to here where it says written down, please.
Okay. Orbiting planets and their moons, or distances between stars, and showed him how the orbit of these planetary bodies created patterns of collective behavior. Because of gravitational forces, he said, the planets and their moons have fixed orbits, and so they end up being the same distance from each other every so often, once we have enough of these numbers written down.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word other right here. So instead of
Other.
saying each other, okay, this is other.
Each other. Other.
Not other, other.
Other. Other.
Good.
Each
So
other.
good. So the same distance from each other.
The same distance from each other.
Okay, very nice. Next here we have an ed ending. So instead of fixed orbits, it's fixed orbits.
Fixed orbits. Fixed
Good.
orbits.
Their moons have fixed orbits.
Their moons have fixed orbits. Their moons have fixed orbits.
Okay, so it's fixed orbits.
Fixed orbits.
Okay, good. Now, one trick that you could use there, Antonio, is to move that T sound, the ED, the T, move that over to the word orbits. Okay, so you're no longer worrying about pronouncing a T at the end of fix. Okay, all you're saying is torbits. Okay, and then you combine the words. So it's fix, torbits, fix torbits.
Fixed orbits.
Perfect. Okay. That's awesome. Now it's not so stressful trying to put that T at the end of fixed. Okay, so that's a challenge. All you have to do is move it over to the beginning of the next word, and then don't stop in between those words. Go right through it. Okay. Fixed orbits. Okay. Good. Next one here is bodies. Right here instead of bodies, it's bodies.
Bodies.
Good. So bodies. These planetary bodies.
These planetary bodies.
Watch the R at the end of planetary instead of planetary. Planetary bodies.
These planetary bodies.
Not planetary bodies. There we go. Yeah, there we go. These planetary bodies. One last time.
These planetary bodies.
Good. You got it, man. Good. Yeah. Okay, this word here instead of showed, it's showed. Good. All right. And showed him how the orbits.
And showed him how the orbits.
Okay. Add that D on the end. Showed him how the orbits.
And showed him how the orbits.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go to L.
Okay.
Okay. L, please read from and have been tracking. Finish here. And go ahead and read down to here where it says, suns are there, please.
Okay. And have been tracking these planets' trajectories for enough time. We can create models that predict where these planets and their moons are going to be 1 month from now or 1 year from now, how far from each other, how far from planet Earth, how our moons and our sun. I keep forgetting that there is more than one sun in the universe, Jeremy said after a pause. How many suns are there?
Okay, very good. Okay, let's go to each other. So here you added an S to other, saying others. And then we want to work on that CH sound. It's each instead of ish. Okay, so it's ch, a hard sound. You're going to push and then stop. Each other.
Each other.
Okay, now what you can do instead of saying each is just say e and then pronounce the word chother. So chother, each other.
Each other.
Yeah, perfect. Just like that. One more time. Each other.
Each other.
Okay, give me a good TH there. So you don't want to say chudder, but chother.
Each other. Oh, I can't.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're almost there. You're almost there. One last time. Each other.
Each other.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. At least we're getting a good CH sound there.
Okay.
I still understand you. If you were to say each other, I would still understand you. So it's not a massive problem. But yeah, keep working on that TH. That TH is hard for you. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Next one here is trajectories. Trajectories.
Trajectories.
Trajectories.
Trajectories.
Okay, very good. And your last word is these. Pronounce an E sound, long E. These planets.
These planets.
So this is going to be tracking these planets' trajectories.
Tracking these planets' trajectories.
Give me a good TR instead of t, it's tr. So tracking these planets' trajectories.
Tracking these planets' trajectories.
Okay, good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, very nice. Let's continue here with Hogan.
Yes.
Okay, Hogan, please read from That's a Great Question. Okay, and read down to bodies we know so far, please.
That's a great question, and not one that we have the answer to. Professor Halfond replied, what we know so far is that planet Earth and the 7 other planets in our solar system are part of the Milky Way galaxy, which is one of the many galaxies in the universe. The farther we can see with our telescope, and the more patterns and behaviors we can predict and detect of all the celestial bodies we know so far.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's go to the word patterns. Okay, so flap T is correct, but we want to work on that R sound after the double T. Patterns.
Patterns.
Okay, so you're almost there. Derns, patterns.
Patterns.
There you go. That's the sound. So, and the more patterns and behaviors we can predict.
The more patterns and behaviors we can predict.
Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go to the word part. Okay, so this is part of.
Part of.
So give me that R. You're saying pod of. So you're only saying an ah. So it's par. Close your mouth. Part of.
Part of.
Okay, yeah. So you're almost there. Your R is coming out. Now you need to move your tongue and hit the top of your mouth. Part of.
Part of. Part of.
Good. Yeah. So part of. Part of.
Part of. Part of.
Okay, very nice. So we're going to say, are part of the Milky Way galaxy.
Part of the Milky Way galaxy.
Okay, almost. Close your mouth. Instead of part of, par. Okay, one last time. Are part of the Milky Way galaxy.
Part of the Milky Way galaxy.
Ooh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, that's a tricky one for you. The Okay. So yeah, that one's a good one for you to practice. Okay. Getting the R vowel after the ah. Okay. Because you naturally want to stop at the ah. You think that you're saying the R, but you're not. You're only saying ah. Okay. So, and all you need to do is close your mouth, and that R will come out. Okay. All right. Very nice job. Very nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So so far. Next up is Ksenia.
Yes.
All right, Ksenia, please read from the More Galaxies. Finish this paragraph. And let's have you read down to constellation in the sky, please.
The more galaxies we can discover, and the more suns we can identify. But it's going to take a lot of work to get there. How exciting, Jeremy said, marveling at the possibilities of discovery in front of them. Jeremy's father called Jeremy over the central observation deck, where an enormous telescope had been set up and positioned on a specific constellation in the sky.
Okay, very good. Let's go to where an enormous. So we need that word "an" right before it. Where an enormous telescope.
Where an enormous telescope.
Good, good. One more time. Where an enormous telescope.
Where an enormous telescope.
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word possibilities. Instead of possibilities, possibilities.
Possibilities.
Good. So, marveling at the possibilities of discovery.
Marveling at the possibilities of discovery.
Okay, very good. Very good. Next one here is the word suns. Right here, instead of sans, it's an sound. Suns.
Suns.
Good. And the more suns we can identify.
And the more suns we can identify.
Good. One more time. Instead of identify, identify. And the more suns we can identify.
And the more suns we can identify.
Good. All right. Nice job. Nice job, Ksenia. Thank you.
Okay.
So sky. Okay. Good. Let's go to Mark.
Yes.
All right, Mark. Please read from. Can you identify it here? There, and let's have you read down to right here where it says slowly to the right, please.
Okay. Can you identify it? His father asked him. I think so. The Big Dipper. Absolutely right, Professor Helfland said. It's part of one of the brightest constellations we can see, called Ursa Major. Here's a little trick about Ursa Major and the North Star. See the two stars on the right extremely right at the bottom of the constellation? Hold on. Constellation. Jeremy looked carefully into the telescope and trained his eyes slowly to the right.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the. Give me a good the sound here. It's th. So to the right.
To the right.
There you go. To the right.
To the right.
Okay, good. Now, yeah, that th is tricky. Now let's change to and we're going to add here. We're going to say, and trained his eyes slowly to the right.
And trained his eyes slowly to the right.
There you go. Yeah, good, good. Okay, let's combine these sounds here. Looked carefully. So it's carefully.
Looked carefully.
There, that's the sound right there. Jeremy looked carefully.
Jeremy looked carefully.
Perfect. That's good. Good. Next up is, okay, so here you were mixing the words around on this section. Okay, so this is on the extreme right. Okay, the E at the very end is silent. So instead of extremely right, extreme. On the extreme right.
On the extreme right.
Good. Okay, so see the two stars on the extreme right?
See the two stars on the extreme right.
Okay, good. And, okay, this word here, okay, this is here, hears. Okay, instead of hers, hears. Here's a little trick.
Here's a little trick. Little.
Little, good. And your last one here is astim. Okay, so up here. So here, you didn't pronounce that T. Put that T in there. If not, it's asim. It's astim.
Okay. Asked him.
Good. His father asked him.
His father asked him.
Good. Good. Nice job. Good. Nice job.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Okay. Thank you, Mark. Okay. Let's go to Vincenzo. Please read from where the handle of the Big Dipper. Okay. Finish here. Down. Next 3 and down to here where it says past. Stretching past them, please.
Past them. Okay. Where the handle of Big Dipper sank downwards and turned into a trapezoid. Yes, I see the base of the constellation, he said. Perfect. Now imagine a line connecting those two stars. They are called Merak and Dabed, and extend it all the way up into the top of the lens. Jeremy imagined a bright white line connecting the two stars and stretching past them.
Okay, very good, very good. Nice, nice connection here. Now, what you don't want to do is stop in between. So yes, the T is going to disappear. Okay, because we have a consonant, a T, then another consonant. So that T is gone. So it's past them.
Past them.
Yeah, so don't stop in between it. So, and stretching past them.
And stretching past them.
Good job, good. Okay, so no flap T, no, T at all. The T disappears. Okay, this word here, imagined. So it's an A sound, short A. Imagined.
Imagined.
Good. So Jeremy imagined a bright white line.
Jeremy imagined a bright white line.
Okay, very good. And your last one here is trapezoid. Stress at the very beginning. Trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
One more time. Trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
Okay, so and turned into a trapezoid.
And turned into a trapezoid.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, and Andre?
Okay.
All right, let's have you finish us off for this hour. Read from It Felt Like, and here, read down to here where it says, bigger than all the others, please.
It felt like he was connecting the dots in an art book from second grade, only this was way cooler. Okay, he said slowly. He could feel his father's hands on his shoulders, keeping him steady. What do you see, champ? His father asked. Jeremy stared into the lens, trying to stay focused. Oh, he shouted. I think I see another star, but it looks bigger than all the others.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word focused. Okay, so instead of focused, give me an You can even pronounce a short I, saying focused. Okay, so it's focused.
Focused.
Okay, very good. So, trying to stay focused.
trying to stay focused.
Okay, very nice. Next one is the word asked. Okay, so don't worry about the K in this word. Drop the K and go straight to a T sound. It's asked.
Asked.
Good. So his father asked.
His father asked.
Okay, very nice. And your last one here is shoulders. Instead of shoulders, shoulders. Shoulders.
Shoulders.
Good, good. Nice job. So his father's, let's try the whole thing. So he could feel his father's hands on his shoulders.
He could feel his father's hands on his shoulders.
Good job. Nice job, Andre. Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys. Well, thank you very much for coming in. It was great having you here. Next up, I believe I'm doing TOEFL exercises. So yeah, if you're interested in that, come on in. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye.